That's about a month ago now.
Uh, yeah, I've started streaming now.
Yeah, I'll start raising it.
Right. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the Rhineland Racing League. It's been a while since I've commentated here. Last one being 2 races ago in Zandvoort. Actually 3 races ago, because I missed 2 of them. And anyways, we're here in Suzuka, one of the best circuits on the calendar. And let's go over the standings before we start. After Monza and Canada, after Leighton's Monza and Canada win, he's managed to take the championship lead with 76 points. His teammate had a stinker in Monza and finished P P6. No, I mean he's finished P3 in the sprint, and he's D after the race. So he's on 74 points. Then we have Fred with 61, Minnie with 56, Mike with 42, Keanu with 41, Will with 40, Sean with 39, Gagli with 36, Zora with 34, Mama with 32, Jamir with 31, Tokai with 29, Formula Crunch with 21, uh, Tim with 14, Nicola with 12, Epic with 10, Mink and Peep with 8, Coral with 7, Jack with 5, Sam Carls with 2 points, Fred Parsons and Lancy with a point to their name. And as for the constructors, we have Red Bull leading with 168, then we have Ferrari with 123, then we have McLaren with 117, Mercedes with 103, Aston Martin and Alpine joint for P5 with 60, Williams with 26, Haas with 20, AlphaTauri with 2 points, and Alfa Romeo was in last with 1 point to their name. So we should be seeing a yeah, I think we're going now.
Yeah, nice.
Rumor has it Will has injured his hamstring. Get well soon, Will. So he's most likely going to be out for the rest of the season.
It's unfortunate for him.
But we in the commentary team wish him a speedy recovery.
Yeah, hopefully he can get back to racing soon. And it's a shame for him because he's not raced much this season, but when he has raced, he has put out solid performances.
Yeah. So it's most likely going to be a short quali for tonight, since there's only 16 drivers in this show.
Yeah, we'll see. I believe it is short quality. There's some new faces on the grid as well. I think Miko's new.
Yeah, we have ER Miko, his debut in the league in the AlphaTauri. His TTs look rapid. So he has some promise there.
Could be a very interesting one. He is in the Alpha Tower, but I'm sure he can do his own thing. When will the cars begin out? We'll see. And actually, he's out now first. On enters though. Only throw until entry.
Also forgot to mention the McLaren of Mini and the Alpine of Jameer both have quali bands tonight.
Ooh.
Mini's got 4 penalty points in one incident in Monza.
Keanu's heading out the pits now.
We have Miko and the Inters. The new driver, the rookie. He has some promise tonight. And he has some promise for the upcoming season. For the rest of the season. Let's see
We've
what
got
he could
Miko,
do
who's
tonight.
just entered, out on track, and we've got Fred, who started the whole thing, also out on track. Starting, I just said finished off with sector 1 there. I think McLaren's had a decent season in D1.
Yeah, the McLarens are 3rd and 4th in the Drivers' Championship.
And third in the Construction Championship as well, not too far off Ferrari.
Oh, then Nico's drifted in the pit lane, in the pit entry, but he's walked out with no damage. So many, with the quali ban, he should be pitting.
Obviously the Ferrari with its Las Vegas livery in the game right now.
Yeah. So Mini's retired.
Mini's... yeah, the quali band in there. Yeah. Who else was it? A quali band?
Jameer.
Jameer. Yeah.
So Keanu, the first one, who's starting a lap. The circuit's a fan favorite, obviously. It's fast and flowing, but it's really difficult to master, as you could lose the car anytime through these S's.
It's so satisfying watching them go right for the S's as well.
Keanu sets a 31.6 through the first sector. Now up, coming to the hairpin, which is a difficult corner on the track.
Debatably one of the hardest corner on the track. Which they are quite a tricky sector 1, the hardest is sector 2 definitely. This fast left-hander now onto the straight.
The exit of this corner is crucial for a run. A run to. Sorry, let's continue. Sorry, continue. Yeah. As I was saying, you have to have a good exit through the left-hander before the long straight. As Keanu sets a 1 minute 28.3.
We'll see how that goes, as I believe there's Aston Martin behind Senna Rapids as well, which is 4 tenths faster. And then another Mercedes, another 4 tenths. So we don't quite know where they are right now. There's the Ferrari coming as well, Gagli. Around the final corner goes P3, 28-0.
Now let's see what the likes of Mama could do. He's shown some promise in the past few races.
Tim P5,
Timmy.
just 100, so I think, I know. Coral, yeah, that's expected in a Haas, the fat pace.
Mama cuts the line, he goes. Mama goes quickest.
P1, 2 tenths faster than Mike P2.
Mamma mia.
Oh, and Chris goes extra 2 tenths faster.
Chris
Minx and validated.
Chris gets according to Dave.
Yeah. Nico on his lap now. We'll to see what kind of pace he has in the Alpha Tauri. Slowest car running on the grid right now.
The game hasn't actually updated the car performance.
No, I'm expecting that to come with the Ferrari livery getting taken out of this game, the biggest one. I think that would make sense. But you never really know. Most sector 2 looking like a 111.3. Oh, we have a draft going into the chicane there for Miko.
He's messed up.
As he
But
comes across the line.
he still goes P8.
Not slowest.
Not too
Not
bad.
the slowest on the grid.
Yeah, it's not a bad lap.
I think the next crucial person to cross the line is Logic. Championship leader, 2 points up on Chris.
Yeah.
What can he do?
What could the Canadian do?
Well, it's saying he's went fastest in the second sector. Is that true? Is he gonna go fastest? Round the final corner.
Leighton now goes P4.
P4. 5 tenths slower than his teammate. He's gonna need to do better than that if he wants to keep his lead in the championship.
He's missed out last season due to an incident that occurred in Abu Dhabi.
I think that race in Abu Dhabi, I think was the best race that I've commentated, definitely. Great race. Well, now owner Fred is on a lap. Well, not so owner Fred, but still owner Fred in a way.
Yeah, Fred's now coming through the double apex.
Into the hairpin.
Arguably the most difficult corner on the track.
Jackaroo, Tokai, Tim and Gagway are also on outlaps right now.
As Fred gets a bit of traffic from Ferrari. It's a 1 minute 11.1 for the McLaren driver.
Which his ERS is looking quite low, but I think he'll make it to the end of the lap fine.
Fred
Yeah.
P5.
P5, that's a good lap time for Fred there. Obviously, the only running McLaren in the session due to his teammates qualifying down. Oh, we didn't actually see it there, but Mama's improved 100 behind Chris now.
Mama's cooking.
Didn't notice that there. Could be an interesting race, one to win for the reserve driver. Oh, and Gagley got it all crossed up. Almost spun out a bit through the corner.
Yeah, that's
just kept it off the grass.
Yeah, it's a real difficult corner.
Yeah, you got to be really cautious of the curbs in sector 1. If you're not careful, it can set you flying off.
Yeah, the circuit's it's an amazing circuit, but it's also punishing.
Go on board with Tim in sector 1. How close you have to get to the curbs while trying to stay off it. If you get on the curbs too much, you're on the gravel.
Yeah.
It's a track that definitely tests the drivers. You want to try hog the inside down this straight.
Jackson validated. Let's see what Tokai could do. The reigning D2 champion. He goes P5 actually. What an
Tim's just coming towards 130R. 5 tenths improved so far in his lap. Maybe looking around that P4 area, potentially. If he can put it to Gallard in the final sector. Was that chicane good enough? He goes P6. Ahead of Fred. Mink and Jacker are still yet to settle laps, and I think they're struggling with track limits a bit to fair them. But has Mink been at the pitch yet? I'm not actually sure.
Mink's still in the pits.
Mink going for a late run. Obviously the four at the bottom of the timing anyway, they are still in qualified and haven't got a quali ban. Round about similar car pace, so they'll be all going after it, I'm sure, to get P11, which is best of the rest here really. But Tokai has done a great job to get into the top 5 in Alpine.
Yeah, certainly is.
I think Tokai has done a great job being in D1.
He's actually proving he's worth the price tag.
Yeah. And Gagley is looking like he's about to start a lap. He's got his full ERS. And he's pushing hard for the corner. He's not got... He's missing an end plate though. Is he going into the... Yeah, he's going into the pits.
Gagley?
Yeah, Gagley missing an end plate, goes into the pits. Miko... Is he on a lap? Yeah, he's eating into the ERS. I think though he's recharging.
He's in the pits.
Yep. Coro's on a lap though. I mean, he seems to be improving. Definitely was more time to give here. Not sure if he can do it. We'll find out shortly.
And that's a lockup for the German driver.
Oh, and Mama's out for on for an out lap now. It'll be his final lap of the day. Oh, 4,000 slower. That's rough.
Yeah, that's pretty annoying.
Unlucky there from Coral. But the only other person on the track is my Mama, who is now on his out lap going towards the hairpin, so we'll see if we can try get on board with him on his lap, which hopefully shouldn't be filled with cars in the out lap, which it might be. Yeah, 3 minutes and 10 seconds left of the session, so this is kind of a busy bit of qualifying now.
So everyone has has 1 lap to improve themselves.
Yep. And I expect people start to come out now as Mama makes his way for the chicane and has timed this quite well as the McLaren and AlphaTauri right now steaming out the pits. Has he timed it well? Let's see. Go on board with him now. And yes, he's timed that really well.
Mama?
Down to 1. Yep. He's just managed to stay ahead of the traffic.
Let's see what he could put up. Is he gonna go for pole?
Definitely not out of the question.
He's actually
I also feel like logically that's all. Oh wow.
He could be on for pole here, but not trying to foreshadow anything.
I was actually doing some practice with him before, and yeah, it's very fast, so wouldn't be surprised if he manages to snatch pole here.
He could go for the 1 minute 26.
I think it'll be a 1:26.8 for pole here. I think that's likely. Yeah, he's right now, if he continued, he'd be in the 26.9s. What's he got to give on the final stretch now? Cross the line, 27.0. Just missing out on the 26s. And now it's time for all the outlaps to start, but the two I'm interested in, Press and Logic here.
Yeah, but it's not over yet.
Yep. Don't know what Logic can give. We don't know. Well, we know what Chris can give, but we don't know what Logic's got. Was he going full pace on his first lap, or has he got more to give? Chris is backed off, and now he's got an Alpine in front of him.
I'm going aboard with Miko.
Chris might get held up here. Maybe.
Miko's actually a 10.5 up.
What's Logic gonna do? His first sector, 3 times up. And I don't think it's over yet.
It's
For
not
Logic,
yet.
he's got a lot more in this, and Chris is also improving, but he's got the Alpine in front of him, and he's very close to the Alpine.
Ascano's crashed.
Ooh,
on the exit of the S's. Now let's see.
That's a shame. Chris, yeah, he's not obligated to let Chris by either. He doesn't need to if he doesn't want to.
Miko goes P10.
Yep, 2 tenths improvement from Chris, but in the final chicane, he's getting held up. What can Logic do? Logic goes P2. What can Chris do? He's been held up, and the damage isn't done. He still goes on pole. Mike has invalidated his lap, so his lap was good enough for P4, but can't keep it.
What a lap from Chris.
And Zoro has some improvement, and he stays P7.
Look at P2 to P4. They all separated by under a tenth. Pretty close margins there. Right,
yeah,
so
very close quality.
Right, so here is the qualifying order for the Japanese Grand Prix and the starting grid. So we have Chris on pole, then we have Mama on the front row, Gagli P3, Leighton P4, Fred P5, Mike P6, Zora P7, Tokai P8, Tim P9, Miko P10 on his debut, They have Keanu, Coral, Jack, Jameer, Mink, and Minnie running off the grid.
Yeah, well, I'm wondering why Mink didn't go for quali lap. Well, I'm a bit confused there.
Yeah, me too.
But I think it's the top six in the grid. I think it's all to play for. They
Yeah.
were all really quick from Mike to Chris.
Lewis, do you want to do the 5 red lights or should I do it?
I don't mind.
You can do it.
Alright, cool. Bit of a cloudy sky by the looks of it, so maybe a chance for rain.
I wonder if there's a formation lap here.
We'll see. Oh, I don't want to go. It's 5 red lights and the formation lap we go.
So Lewis, any predictions for the race?
I think the Ferraris will do good this weekend. I'm predicting something from men. Mike invalidated his last lap, which I think he improved 3 tenths on, so Mike could maybe contend for the podium, possibly.
You know what?
That's not my Mercedes driver delusion. Oh, and here we go.
I'm predicting a back marker to finish on.
Formation.
You know what, Lewis?
What?
I'm predicting a back marker car, like let's say Miko, Jack, Coral, and Mink, to finish up high.
Yeah. Predict what? Like, what do you mean by high? Like top 7,
top 10,
6. Top 10, yeah. Miko has a chance, he's up there. Tokai's doing really well. Well, obviously, we got 2 cars out of position towards the back. Well, 3 cars out of position, I'd say. Keanu's out of position. Jameer, we could probably say is out of position because we don't know what he's got here yet. And Minnie's out of position.
Now let's see the tires everyone's on. So everyone's on the mediums apart from Mink, who is on the hards, and Jameer on the softs. Jameer will look to go aggressive on the start, and Mink will look to extend to as far as possible.
Yeah.
While the rest are on mediums.
And the 2 recommended strategies are soft to medium and medium to hard. 27 laps are here, and not much slightly going off track there.
Yeah.
Nothing too much. Right. Right. Chris. Gonna be the first one to line up in the grid. Comes through the final corner. We've got 16 cars on the grid. And if you're a SkyQ or Skyglass customer, you can watch all 16 of the onboards tonight. Yeah, Chris just now coming down the main straight. Everyone just finished off the chicane there. Let's see where he parks. Pretty decently. They're all lined up now, so we'll go to Minnie, who's at the back.
It's the McLaren of Mini. Right. Lewis, don't forget the 5 red lights.
Yep. Jack Rue seems to be the only one not in the grid slot right now. He's going slowly into it. And there we go then. As we get the 5 red lights for the Japanese Grand Prix. And it's not lights out.
What's happening?
5 red lights, it's lights out, and away we go.
Mama got a good start.
Yeah, Mama got a good start. He's wheel to wheel with Chris. He goes down the inside and takes the lead of the race. And towards the back, there's a lot of fighting up and down the grid. Miko is up a place into P9. But Chris getting overtaken by Mama early on. Can he get him back by the end of the sector, or is it going to be a chase for the rest of this? Or can Gagley even get him? He's very close behind. He'll be searching for an early move.
It's not being a good start for Tim and Keanu, as they both dropped a few places back.
Gagley? Oh, I thought he was going to go for it there. Oh, and hold on a minute. Logic, don't think. No, he was prioritising his exit there. He's trying to do stuff on the exit. Doesn't seem like there's much fighting down the grid, except for maybe Jameer. He's right up the back of the Alpha Tower. Alpha Tower runs wide, and Jameer's up a place. Many's up 3 places off the start, and he's looking for another one. He's wheel to wheel for the Alpha Tower. And he's ahead of the Alpha Tower. And oh, he's losing place everywhere. Oh, there's contact between the Mercedes and Alpha Tower. And he's losing possessions absolutely everywhere as Miko. Unfortunate first lap of dryline for him. He's into pits, he must have damage, and so is Jacare.
So,
and Logic's just overtaken, they're inside of each other, what?
Yeah, Miko has damage.
Has Gagley disconnected?
Oh wait, he doesn't have damage.
But Gagley hasn't disconnected. They're still wheel to wheel inside of each other here.
Gagley's just ghosted.
Gagley was ghosted. And it's so close between the top 4 right now.
As Chris goes wide, Gagley might fancy an opportunity. I sent it on the hairpin.
Oh, and is it going to be a Ferrari 1-2? As he doesn't do it. Chris
just about fence off.
My timings are broken.
Let's see what Leighton could do for his teammate as a service. I see he's going to need his teammate's help. So Leighton sends it on the chicane.
Oh!
And there's going to be
Leighton, try to get a body, there's contact!
There's contact!
And he's, an end plate's off, an end plate's off! And into the pits.
He's still into contact.
Oh my.
Now Fred up into P3.
Chris is still very close, so is Mike to the back of Fred. I think the next one to watch here could be Chris or Keanu. Keanu's very close to the back of the Haas. Is he going to try make any moves? It's a bit of a difficult area to make a move though.
Miko's in again.
Not a good start to his dryline career. Oh, and my timings are finally fixed. As DRS is activated. And Fred doesn't have DRS in the front runners right now. Can they try get it back? It is DRS lap. In fact, this is DRS lap.
Yeah.
Chris is going to have a chance into T1.
The main straight. Now let's see what Chris can do. So Chris is going to back up.
Chris is 1/10 between the two. What tactics are the two going to play here? Equal compounds. What are they going to do? DRS activated. What way is he going to go? He's going to go down the inside
and Chris is going
into
to
turn 1. And he gets past pretty easy. And is he going to do a match for Verstappen and fly away, or is Mama going to put up a fight? I think the first one is looking very likely right now. Already 8 tenths ahead of him.
8 tenths, 9 tenths.
And it's not even like Mama's fell off. He's still at the same distance he was to Fred. Chris is just absolutely took off ever since he got past. A massive confidence boost for getting past.
He's looking to snatch back the championship lead from his teammate.
And this is giving me Silverstone vibes now.
Yeah, after a shocking ground for Chris in Monza, he's now back up to the top. For now.
Now, Chris, if things stay how they are, he's going to have a massive point advantage in the championship. But we already know, 23 laps, it's not going to stay the way it is.
Yeah, but that's
you never know what could happen. And Mike is going to go round the outside at the chicane.
That's...
backs out of it. But he's going to have the DRS down the straight. Is there enough speed in the Mercedes to get past the McLaren?
So
he takes
Mike,
the inside.
Mike now moves up to P3.
Oh, and the Alpine behind. Tokai, very close to Fred. Tokai's absolutely flying this weekend. He's having a great weekend.
Tokai almost
this battle for the podium is good. And the two Astons also wanted to join in here. Jameer's up into the top 8, that's where he should be. And many as well. Keanu, top 10, dominated by the best cars in the grid. Except, oh wait, Logic's in the pit again. And it seems like a repeat of what happened to Sergio in real life. And he's nowhere near now to his teammate.
He could lose a place to Miko. Oh no, he isn't.
No, Miko's quite far back from him. Look at gap to leader. See, yeah, he's lost. Out of those crashes, he's lost a minute to his teammate. And it'd be pretty rough for him to come back, and after all that, he needs to hope for a safety car or something.
I mean, I'm afraid...
And Mama has DRS.
Yeah. I'm afraid it was...
Is he going to do anything, actually? He might go for a move into turn 1.
Miko's out!
He's backed off. Is Miko crashed, or is he retired? He's retired.
Oh, he's retired.
So unfortunate debut, hopefully.
Yeah, it's not the debut.
Hopefully he has a better round too. You can see him. Is he parked on a safe location? Yes, he is. I do like the cameras in Sector 1. The broadcast camera looks good. And I think the broadcast camera's looking quite good for Mini right now, as he's 3 tenths behind Junior. Getting a nice view of the Alpine. I'm not sure what's happened to Keanu this weekend. He's struggling a little bit more. But Mike is up on the podium, so I know what the Mercedes car can do. Here in Suzuka.
And if you haven't noticed, it's a Mercedes, McLaren, Alpine, Aston, Alpine, McLaren, Mercedes. From P3 all the way to P10.
Yep,
as Mini would go for a move on Jameer into turn 1.
That Alpine has fast straight line speed though. He's one of the lower ranks, definitely.
It does actually.
Down that straight, he was really rapid. Tokai was as well. I don't know if it's just Alpines are fast in the straight. Well, the way it's looking for Alpine, they're getting a good point, so.
Yeah, it's all to play for here.
Well, in fact, hold on a minute. Mike is 7 tenths behind Mama, and that's a different dynamic I never thought I'd see. As Fred's falling off from a bit, that's going to completely unsettle the order. Tokai's going to have a chance. And so is Mike. And Mike, definitely one of the ones to watch right now.
He's currently
going for the final chicane. Mini, hold on. Mini's making a move down the inside. Switch to the outside. We saw a collision here earlier. Hopefully they get through it clean this time. Yes, they do. And Mini's up in position. Or is he? Jameer has got fast straight line speed, but Mini has the ERS to cover him off.
So the two switch places. The two that served quali bands earlier today.
And now the full power of Mini is going to be unleashed on Tim and Zoro, the Aston Martins, for this evening.
What's happened to Zoro? I think he's just an between off.
And now he's got the Alpine right behind him. What can Jameer do? Is he going to make it into the hairpin? No, he doesn't.
Yeah, Mini nearly avoids Zoro. Otherwise, it could have been horrible for both drivers.
And Mike is increasingly close to Mama, and like I said, he had more pace to give in qualifying, and that pace that he had more to give is getting showed now. He's going down the inside of Flow corner. No, he's not, but he's perilously close to the back of Mama. And he's got the DRS, and just the straight line speed of the Mercedes is what is struggling, I believe.
It certainly is.
I can't speak from experience of racing at Monza. It is not the greatest straight line speed. And this is looking very, very 2023. We've got Max Verstappen at the front, Sergio Perez down at the back, and a big mess of the midfield, right from P2 to P10.
Could actually be realistic here.
It is a bit realistic.
Let's see what Mike could do in this upcoming opportunity.
And is he going to make the move into the chicane? This time he's backing off a bit. He doesn't want to get too close to him to muck up his exit a bit. Oh, they both have a bit of a wiggle out of the corner. But overall, the better exit, and DRS goes to Mike, and Mike takes P2 now from the Ferrari.
Nicely done.
Yeah, it's a nice move from Mike. We'll see what his pace is like in clean air against Press, who's absolutely rapid right now. Having a race of his own. A lot of drivers close to each other. In fact, Gagli is very close to the back of the Haas, and 3-second penalty for him.
It's a 3-second penalty for the man from Brighton.
We'll see how he's going to make the move on the Haas. A lot slower machinery than the Ferrari.
On his former team.
He's got to make quick work of this if he wants to gain back up into the points. He's got 9 seconds to Keanu after this. And he's going to make the move down this straight. A different straight line speed definitely showing here. Ferrari gets past and is a full car wide ahead.
As Mini and Junior now are into the pits.
The early pit stops here. Jameer is going to come out ahead, Mini comes out ahead. Mini, can I just comment, has managed his ERS very, very well, only using 20% in the first 11 laps. Yeah, well done him for doing that. And this race is absolutely flying by. 11 laps went past quite quickly. And it's not lacked any drama anyways. Been some incidents, been some a DNF. So yeah. Not short of entertainment here. Especially if you're Logic, he's about to get entertained probably for the first time this race. After having a spin early on. 2 pit stops in, he's chasing down Jackaroo, he's got 2.8 seconds, he can in fact see him now. Slightly down the straights, just about. In the distance. I'd say striking distance could be next lap. And hold on, we've got some front runners pitting. Mama comes in. Okay, Fred, who has disconnected.
That is a disaster for the owner.
Tokai is coming out ahead of him as well.
Yeah, he'll get overtaken eventually by his own teammate. And by Jameer, possibly.
And Mini's early pit stop has put him right up with Tokai. Tokai, who was, I think, running P5, now P4. So, he's made a massive improvement from where he started, and Fred's managed to join back.
Fred's back
quite sharply. Coral's got a 3 second as well. Dagley's in P6. Is he going? He won't be going to the end on those mediums, I doubt. Some hope for a safety car, do you think, for Mike there in the last Martins?
It would be beneficial for them, certainly.
I think that's what they might be going for.
Let's see if Chris will pit. Chris pits.
Chris will pit. Mike surely comes in as well.
Max is out.
And he takes the lead of the race in doing that.
Tim pits.
And I understand the idea of waiting for a safety car, but there's not many drivers close to each other on the grid, so highly doubt there'll be any crashes. There's just Tokai with Mama. Anything happens there, then Mike Zuru and Keanu will be happy with that, and Logic's going for a move on Jackaroo, I believe, down the straight. Wheel to wheel. Towards 130R, they're not going to go for it though. I think they made slight contact there. Just nudging him past, and Jackaroo lets him continue his race. And Tokai also got Mama as well. I guess Mama slipping off the podium now. Oh, in fact, Mike could be doing something smart here, because here's Mike here that'll be holding them up.
Some yellows, and it's Fred who has a bit of an off on the exit of the S's, as Mink is dropping places in the Alfa Romeo.
Yep. And there's got Mama down them and runs off the track a little bit, and now he's got Mini right up his gearbox. Can they both get him into 130? Oh yeah, they do.
He has
And
so
it's Mercedes 1-2 right now.
So Zora pits.
Let's just keep the race result as this. Be interesting, not biased at all. Many sets of fastest lap of the race on 1:34.
Forgot to mention, Keanu will have to lift the course since he's underfueled.
Oh.
He's in danger.
Yeah, the hope for a safety car there. If anyone goes with to wheel in sector 1, there's a high risk of a safety car. Oh, very close contact between the Alpine and Ferrari. Okay, put on a great show for the podium here. Quite confused on why Mike has stayed out. Quite a long stretch. Is he going to softs?
Yeah, I think Mike's going on the softs.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. There's no way they'd be leaving it this late to go into a set of hards. And Tokai and Mama into the chicane very close. Many trying to catch him off guard, and he does that. And he doesn't finish it though.
That was close to contact between the Alpine and the McLaren.
Many really helped out Mama get past there. And Tim and Jameer fighting as well. And Tokai's fell off the DRS from the Ferrari, so is definitely under threat from the McLaren. Chasing them from behind. But I'm not talking about chasing, we've got Tim chasing now for Romeo, very close together. And where is he going to go here? Is he going to go down the inside here, or is he going to wait it out? He's going to get him on exit. And that's a pretty easy move for the Dutchman.
It's going to be... Never mind.
Jameer does as well. And Disaster Martin,
yeah.
All of them got Mike on that straight.
So I think the Mercedes cars are going on the softs. Yeah, Keanu has.
Keanu in first for Mercedes.
Mink's in as well. And he gets a 5-second penalty.
And we've got 15 seconds between Mama and Mike, so...
And it's going to be tight in the pit lane as Fred just comes ahead though. Keanu. But Keanu will still have to lift in course.
It's a bit of a shame for Fred on this run. That disconnection really messed him up, and now he's got a Mercedes and way faster tyres chasing after him. It'll be interesting to see how this strategy goes for Mercedes though.
Keanu's a 3-second penalty.
Yeah, try to push early on the softs. Weather's still a little bit cold. And Mike now will be coming into the pit lane. I'm pretty sure, yes he does. So we'll be doing 11 laps on his soft tyres. Let's see how this pit stop goes. Oh, and he's out. He's on his way out the pit lane now. As Mama goes by, so does Mini, and so does Tokai.
You come out in P5.
Is he though? Because Tim's coming down the straight and he needs to come at P5. Yes, he does.
Just above
Oh,
it.
very tight, and he's got some clean air to get his tyres up to temperature and push forward towards the podium. Never know, may even be the win. But he's got a long way to go before thinking about that. 10-second gap to the leader. Another 4 seconds to Tokai in P4. Yeah, it seems that his tyres are already heated up anyway. And Keanu's tyres will definitely be heated as well. Can he try catch Fred? It seems like he struggled a little bit this weekend.
Who, Fred?
Keanu has, I think.
Yeah, unfortunately. Tokai, let's see what he could do on the Mexican, as Tokai is also under fueled. So he would have to lift him first.
Many, fair enough though, great job. Back of the grid, P3. Right now,
If he keeps this
seem
up,
like he's got it overtaken.
if Mini keeps this up, he might as well get driver of the day for me.
Yeah, also to Mike as well, it's a great strategy from him to try and move his way up the grid, and he's absolutely on fire right now. He's gaining so much time on those softs. I don't think a win is out of the question. I'd like, you can call me optimistic here, but it is possible.
P2 finishes most likely for Mike.
I could see a P2 finish, yeah. It all depends about how fast he can clear Tokai and Mini. And then his main battle is with Mama and potentially Chris.
And if Mike does get the win, I will be giving him driver of the day instead.
Yeah. I'd be surprised if he does, because Chris is flying this weekend as well. He's a second faster than his personal best right now, as he gets past the Sector 2 line. And Zoro's fighting with Jameer right now. Does Mike get the fastest lap? Yes, he does. And that just shows what level he's pushing at, and there's a big battle going on with the Aston Martin and the Alpines. There's a back, and I think that's resolved now, and nothing really happening there. Mike is very close to the Alpine, and I think he might make a move early in the lap actually, not with the DRS, which you haven't seen much of this weekend. I think we might see a move into the hairpin maybe. Is Mike very close to the back of the Alpine. He's got a great exit. Going towards the hairpin, does he go for it? No, he doesn't, but he's gone for the better exit.
So I covered the inside for Mike. Great racing for these two.
I'm glad he's not just going for it. If he goes for it, it's very risky. Down this straight is the next point for an overtake into 130R. He goes down the inside, and that was a pretty easy overtake for him. There was defence, but he pulls through. And Mini now, if he can try get him in this DRS, I think that'd be perfect for him on the push to the Ferrari. And I think he will. He's going to take the outside on the grass.
What a move from Mike.
Alex Albon. Move. Wow, that was a great move there. Wasn't wanting to back out one bit.
Great commitment from the Dutchman.
And now, I think this lap might be like if he also gets Mama as well, if he gets close enough. He's got great pace early on these softs. But he needs to make these tyres go to the end, which is another 7 laps. I think all he needs to do here is get past the Ferrari and then call it a day, try to make his tyres make it to the end. The two Aston Martins are also pretty close together, they might have a squabble for P6. And this P2 would mean a lot to Mercedes in the Constructor Championship battle with Ferrari. There's 6 points between them. Crossing the line, make that an extra 3 points.
Mike into P2.
Tim has now got past his teammate.
Now let's see
He's
if
got a 3-second penalty.
Yeah, let's see if Mike could get any closer to Chris in the lead.
I think all he's thinking about right now is getting the DRS off of the Ferrari, and then he's clear. Oh, a bit of a twitch from the Ferrari there, but didn't lose any time. I think Mike is... his tyres are off because he's 4/10 slower in Sector 1 than what he was the first time, this fastest lap, which was last lap, so... The softs are definitely feeling the graining.
His Mama with a twitch on the exit. And it's going
He's
to
having
happen.
a lot of twitches. Pushing so hard to try stay within the Mercedes DRS.
It's good for safety car. It's for...
Jack Root front wing.
Yeah, it's Jack's front wing.
I think if the virtual stayed out long enough, if it was just before, I think just before the pits, I think Chris could have went in and got the fastest lap and still won the race. I think he'd be able to do that. You lose about 14 seconds in the pit if you during the virtual safety car, so
yeah,
he'd probably pull out somewhat. In fact, as the virtual safety car is finished now. No one has any drive-through penalties. Logic's onto the soft, so he might take the fastest lap for the race. And actually, now I'm thinking about it, you mentioned that Mike was under fueled, and that'll probably help with his fuelless virtual safety car.
Keanu.
If he needed to lift and coast, they won't need to do that anymore.
It was Keanu, not Mike.
Keanu. Alright. Well, that'll help him out a bit. Because he needs to try to fend off this Ferrari. What will we do? We'll go on penalty because there's a couple of penalties across the grid. Zorro. I think he's trying to hold up Jameer to try let Tim gain his 3 seconds.
The Norwegian driver couldn't get past Mike.
Oh, there's contact down the straight. Very close.
Zora and Jameer?
Yeah, Zora and Jameer just down the straight. Bang tires.
Yeah, it's lucky that both of them didn't walk with any damage.
And Keanu has been passed by the Ferrari. And hopefully can use the DRS to get some fuel back. They both got 3-second penalties, so...
So Tokai's got past Mini, but he's underfueled. So is Mini, So Mini and Tokai are in trouble.
In fact, Gagley and Logic will be under investigation after the race, I'm sure, for that collision that happened in the final corner early on in the race.
Yeah, the final chicane.
So yeah, whoever's at fault there could get penalty of 5-10 seconds probably. That was a major incident anyway. It's lost them about a minute. Gagley's bounced back quite well, Logic not so well. And Mini looks to be going down the inside on the straight and gets past. Pretty textbook overtake there. And Zoro goes down the inside at turn 1. That's probably the closest we got to an actual battle to turn 1. And Keanu is back out of Gagley again. And if he keeps switching like that, which I believe it will, it'd be an interesting finish to the race. And Mini has got the Ferrari. What happened? Oh, what happened there then?
What happened?
He's lost 5 seconds. We missed that.
He must have went wide.
I just rub my eyes and I look back and I see that he's dropped back. It's very easy to make mistakes in Sector 1, so I wouldn't be surprised if he did, and that has pretty much decided P2 in this race.
Lewis.
Yeah?
As you can see in the telemetry, half of the drivers in the top 10 are underfueled. So...
Oh yeah, actually, that's a good point.
That's going to be
Fred's
interesting.
underfueled, Zoro's underfueled, and I think that's why Zoro's behind, because then he'll be able to back up the Alpine if need be.
Contact, Mama and Mini.
Oh, and around the outside goes Tokai, trying to anyway. Tokai is also on the field, so is Mini. And safety cars can no longer come out. It's too late for a safety car. So, they're on their own here. They've got a left-in course. It's their responsibility to get their fuel back up to what they want it to be at.
Yeah, it certainly is.
Now, it's very interesting looking at the ERS as well. You can see that the drivers that are struggling a bit more, probably a bit more frustrated using the ERS a bit more. The two Aston Martins use a lot of ERS. They've been struggling to keep up with the guys in front of them this race. Gagley has an underfield and he's going to be benefited from Keanu having to back off. There's only 2 laps left. What's going to happen? In fact, talking about 2 laps left, what's going to happen? Mini looks like he's going to make something happen. He looks like he's going to get the move on Mama, or is he just going to try use him for some fuel with the DRS?
So we're now into the penultimate lap of the Japanese Grand Prix as Keanu's pitted.
And Keanu has retired from the race. And I think he's just struggled. He's not had the fuel to finish the race, I don't think. And retired because of that. And now they are getting the red warning light on some cars, such as Fred, who has got his red warning light on the fuel, which means he's about to go into low fuel mode within the next lap.
He's on red fuel.
Yep. And so is Mini as well, both from McLarens actually. And what's Mini going to do here? He's saved up ERS. Is he going to try push in the early stage of next lap to try and branch out a gap when he goes low fuel mode?
Lewis, at this point, I don't know who will finish beyond uh, I don't know who will finish P4, P5, P6, P7, P8, P9, P10. Like, it's unpredictable.
Well, one of the first ones are going to be making a move. Is Mini. What way is he going to go? Is he going to go down the inside? Yes, he does. Past the Ferrari. How is it going to look for fuel though?
So Fred's out of fuel. And he's going
Fred is
really
out of fuel
slow.
now.
And he's out of the running.
And that's going to be great for Ferrari because they'll be able to score good points here now. Get an extra 2 points. And hold on a minute. 3-second penalty. He's trying to push to catch to Mini. But I don't think he quite realises Mini is on low fuel and will struggle to make it to the end. And he's pushed too hard. And now he'll need to gain 4 seconds on Mini. Tokai is backed off to get his fuel back as well. I think Tokai has a low fuel mode now.
So Mini is out of fuel. Now Jamir's pushed it to the danger zone.
And now Tokai, he's low on fuel, but he's still got fuel right now. So this is detrimental to him. Jamir has got past Zoro now. Mini is dropped behind Tim. He's dropped behind Jamir.
So Chris wins the Japanese
Mike P2.
Mike P2. Mama P3.
P3, Mama. Tokai, is he gonna get hold of it a minute? Tim's gonna clinch it. Tim gets P6, he has a 3 second.
Just about.
What's for Mini? What was that 10 seconds for?
Yeah, the game's being the game being broken again. So
yeah. And Logic is gonna score a point to go towards him in the Driver Championship.
And Fred, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's just cut the corner, I believe. Yep. He comes across the line, P11, that's a shame for someone. We could have predicted to be on the podium at the start of the race. Great race from Chris, Mike and Mama. I think those three were the best three drivers today.
Yeah, they've managed their fuel correctly.
I think my driver of the day has to be Mike from like just the great strategy, great just overall great performance of whatever compound he's been on. Managed his tyres well. And think deserved it. P5 to P2 as well isn't easy.
So I'll try get these drivers on an interview.
Yep. There's Chris, got the trophy. Celebrations on the podium now.
So
the Japanese crowd.
So before we get these drivers on an interview, we have Chris dominating the Japanese Grand Prix. Then we have Mike finishing in P2. Then Mama. Then the two Alpines of Tokai and Jameer. Then Tim, Gagli, Zoro, Mini, and Logic rounding out the top 10. Then Fred, Mink, Coral, Jack, and DNF Sarkiano and Miko.
Yeah, and to finish it off, Logic did get the fastest lap, so he's going to get 2 points in this race, not just one. We'll see if we get Chris making Milan for the...
Right, let's get these drivers up for an interview. Uh, Mama and Chris both in. Right, Mama, let's wait on the others to join. Yeah, just a sec. Are the other drivers joining even? Hang on. Yeah. Right, let's wait on Mike to join, shall we? Then we can get started. Right, guys, we can start. Mike's not joining, unfortunately. Chris, can you hear me? First of all, dominant drive. Amazing. Speaking of the start of the race, we've seen Mama overtake you for the lead right off the bat. Can you talk us through that? Yeah. Good to hear. Final question for you. Um, as we can see, there are only five races left of the season. How are you gonna keep up your momentum for the title charge? That's good to hear. Congrats once again on the win. Yes. Mama, can you hear us? Uh, well done on the podium finish. How do you feel about that? Yeah, yeah. Me and Lewis, we've seen you've lost 5 seconds to Mike, and we were wondering what happened. Yeah, yeah. Tires are tough around Suzuka. Um, I've I've asked this question to Chris earlier. How obviously you've got the better start over him on the actual start. Can you talk us through that? Okay, as we've seen, me and Lewis, we've seen the whole race. You've been involved in quite a lot of battles. How was it? Right. Final question for you tonight. I've asked this question to Chris as well. So how are you gonna keep up the momentum for your team, obviously, in the constructors for the final races? Yeah. Right. Sorry, finish. Yeah, that's. Yeah, I could have had Mike, but that's alright. It's still a podium anyway. And anyways, con- yeah. Anyways, yeah, Mama. Anyways, congrats again for the podium. So I believe, is it your first podium of the season? Oh, that's great. Congrats. Yeah, I hope you have a good night too. I hope to see you next week. Right, guys. This is going to be it for the stream tonight. I hope you guys all enjoyed the Japanese Grand Prix in D1. So
Tomorrow night for diesel.
next week will be Singapore. One of my favorite tracks on the game.
Couldn't agree with you more.
So
Great track.
this is going to be a fun race.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
So Lewis, what are your thoughts on the race?
Well, chaotic. I mean, that's probably the most chaotic race I've watched without that many DNFs. Only one DNF, which was obviously from retirement, probably from frustration, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was clean driving. There was only one major incident in the race. Other than that, they all drove really well and put on a good show. It was entertaining to watch, and like I think this is slightly going out of the way, but Mike was the driver of the day just because he drove well. He was managing all the way through. Didn't really look like he was struggling one bit in that race, and especially from P5 to P2. Great drive. Who do you think is your driver of the day?
I would have gone for Mini, but he's unfortunately run out of fuel. So I'd either say Mike
Yeah,
or Jameer.
yeah. I think they. I agree with that. Yeah,
They both had great races tonight.
yeah.
So right, stream.
So now Chris has the championship lead then,
Yeah, yeah.
and the drivers, and I think for P2 and constructors, Ferrari pull 1 point because of Keanu having to retire,
Yeah,
I believe.
yeah,
Yep.
certainly. Okay, right, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this stream once again,
Yep.
and we hope to see you all next week. Take care.
The Singapore Grand Prix.